Hi everybody. So I'm just recording a quick little excerpt because I don't know, I just feel like doing a quick personal update. I have no idea. I also don't know why it looks like there's this smoky mist coming off the I have no idea. Not a clue. Um and why am I not live streaming this like I normally do when I'm doing a quick update? That's just because part of it's because I'm already using the computer I'm going to be doing some video editing right after this. Not of this, well, this too, because I'm trying to get that up. I want to get this up tonight, which will be whenever it happens. You don't know. At any rate, I just wanted to quickly pop in because I feel like I've been listening to because I don't even know what to call myself, because I would like to call myself part of the author tube community, except for I don't participate in all the stuff that they do because my situation's very unique. So my situation's unique in that I'm doing mostly editing. I am doing writing, but that's not my focal point because my focal point is comics. But even then, I'm not focusing on comics right now because I have so much editing to get done. But that doesn't mean that I'm not also going to be writing stories based on some of the stuff I'm editing. But it means that my strategies are different, and so I like the idea of sharing what I'm doing, but I don't know how I can help people. Well, I can help people with some things, because things like, I guess, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just sort of, you can kind of watch me as I bumble along and you can appreciate the journey. That sounds about right. That sounds like about the kind of thing that I would be doing, is bumbling along, enjoy the journey. If you don't like it, that's okay, because yeah, I mean, maybe you might learn something, because I want to share things. If I don't know something, I'll look it up. That's kind of my jam. I really like researching things. I like finding out how things work, how to make things better. So I do like to do that. Anyway, that was, I don't know. Well, I think part of this video started when I was watching other videos and people were talking about word count. And word count for me doesn't work. And I know I'm saying a bad word, but when I do write, and I do write, I've never done well with word count. Even when my teachers in elementary school said, you need to write a 500 word 500 word short story. No. I could. I had to edit it down, but it was, and when I try and track my word count as a way of trying to see productivity, it does not work for me either, because I will find that some of the parts of the story that I'm writing may not fit within my time frame that I have, or because I've done things where in the past I've run out of words. I'm basically done writing, but I still need to get that quota. And it's but I'm done writing. This is what I have for today. I've written that section of story that I needed to write. And it's not necessarily an unproductive day. It's just that that's all I had for that part of the story. And so I say I work better in projects where I know what part of the story I'm writing. Like a scene, for example. The scene's going to take as long as the scene's going to take. I don't know how many words that's going to be. The story is going to take as long as the story takes. That's kind of the way I am. And it's not even necessarily a matter of pantsing, because I've fleshed out outlines before to work from, which I'm not necessarily an outliner, but I have written 2 outlines before, and to varying degrees of success. I'm not saying that it's the right thing and that everyone else is wrong for wanting word count. And that's where I'm like, I can do scenes. I can go by scene. I have this many scenes to work on. For example, tonight I'm going to be editing chapters. And I'd like to get this chapter done. I can go by chapter, for example. But then I come across things like one of the chapters in one of the manuscripts I'm working on is 10,000 words. Neither here nor there. It's 10,000 words, and therefore it's going to take longer than the next chapter, which is only 2,500 words. And yes, that's a thing. Yes, I realize there's other things that have to go into that, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, but saying that I want to try and tackle 10,000 words by this amount of time I don't know. It's just a word count. Like, I have a 10,000 word chapter. It's probably going to take me, X amount of time to get done. And that seems to work better than trying to say, well, it will be 10,000 words. I don't know. I mean, I can understand using word count after the fact for when you're trying to structure things, because you want to, for example, the same story that I'm talking about that has a 10,000 word chapter. Obviously, that chapter, we need to look for places where it can get broken up so that it's shorter and more digestible. I don't know. This was my 7-minute rant. I think I'm just going to delete it because I just rambled.